In the beginning was the mind, the great mind. Within this mind there was thought, wondrous thought. Some of these thoughts were to create a new world where more of his young children could be set forth to learn. And so it was in time, perhaps a long time, a spirit known as the Shadow, who was one of the Infinita, the group of 7 very ancient spirits who attend to the great mind, was sent forth to find a new world that would be appropriate for young spirits to live on, to learn from, and to develop spiritually. And so it was, over a very, very long time, that the Shadow eventually found what was to be named Eretha. And the Shadow returned home, to return to the great mind. She was asked, "Why do you think this planet would be fitting for my young children?" And she replied, "My Lord, as I stepped forth onto the planet and my feet touched the ground, it felt like home." The great mind replied, "It is done." And this was enough. Over a long period of time, Eretha was prepared for the occasion when the planet would be ready to support humanoid life. It was approximately 90 million years ago, in the time of the Earth, that 7 times 7 spirits were sent to inhabit the Earth, known as Eretha, and the first civilization came into being. 7 of those first spirits who came each brought with them a flaw of the earth, so that man might come to know how he might work through these to develop spiritually and to evolve. These flaws, brought by individual spirits, such as the flaw of self, greed and sloth, jealousy, envy, falsehood, cruelty, were placed within the earth for man to have an understanding, and in time to work through these, so that within the presence of mankind these flaws would be known, but reduced in strength and maintained in control. The first civilization was very simple. As life developed and people multiplied, the population grew, but there was not a great deal of activity, not a great deal of learning, not really much development. The people were short, not very muscular. One could describe them as squat, but they had an understanding from where they came from, and they identified with spirit and their spiritual home. Perhaps in its beginnings they had not fully developed into humanoids, fully identifying with Eretha, with one foot in the spirit world and one inactively placed on the ground. The civilization had been given fire to use for its needs, and yet the people did not fully appreciate its power and its potential for destruction. And so it was through neglect and misuse, with a sense of apathy, the civilization was finally destroyed by fire, having existed for perhaps only 1 million years in your time.